So far, it's a good week for Xtreme Trader family. As you can see, we have so many trades has been activated and running in profit. Pound USD is not one of them. AUD USD, USD CAD, USD JPY unfortunately has exceeded the safe zone, and USD CHF has almost been activated. Even the VIP group of Telegram is actually doing well, and so far we are actually in profits this week so far. To be honest with you, Theodore, he didn't actually send me the results, but I will update you soon, guys, about it, because as we can see, actually almost all of our signals for this week so far running in profit. As we can see, very minor losses here and there, but eventually we are running in profit. I have to show you also what happened last week. Unfortunately, as we can see, we have many signals hit the stop loss, and again, this is, guys, normal in business. However, the majority of signals, however, hit the take profit level, as we can see so many greens lately. So, and by the way, of course, it's important to remind you that we are having a special offer for the holy month of Ramadan. To join our VIP group with a 20% discount, you can contact our support and take this offer. It will expire by 17th of March this month, of course. And of course, my friends, don't forget to join the free group of Telegram. You can find the link in the description below of this video. Join me today to be in the free group to receive one free signal every day, and so you can trade with the Xtreme Trader team and be part of us. Anyway, let's now begin the midweek analysis, and as usual, we will start with the EURUSD, which is so far running in about 15 pips from the last weekly analysis video. However, what's next with the EURUSD? In my opinion, we can still hold the buy order, but however, I have to adjust the entry, because right now, as you can see, the reversal has already occurred right here, and this level of a previous resistance at 1.090 has already been retested. But however, the current price action is not really so promising for the bullish reversal. Most likely, the market right now is going to continue the fall to retest the nearest level of a real support right here, and afterward, it will continue the rise. So therefore, of course, we need more confirmation on that. I can relate of that. However, let me just show you guys something, that right here we do have, of course, a broken level of a resistance trend line, as we can see, exactly just like that. So right now, that level of a broken resistance trend line is most likely gonna be eventually respected and actually retested. That's the reason I believe that the market right now is going to continue the fall, and then is going to reverse exactly at the previous level of a key resistance right here, exactly at 1.088. Why right here? Because first of all, this was of course a strong key level of a resistance, as we can see, and by the way, it was the nearest level of a real support, as we can see right here. Let me just show it to you, zoom in. So right there, that is of course the real level of the support has been created by this pin bar, and what we are having right here is simply a fake breakout. So therefore, the EURUSD is most likely going to continue the fall till it reaches that level of a real support and respect that level of a previous resistance trend line. I believe that's going to be the best level to start buying this pair. So therefore, EURUSD signal is to be adjusted to be bought at 0.88, 1.088, sorry. And of course, we have to adjust the safe zone as well. Let me just do it quickly right now in front of you. Just like that, perfect, yes. And of course, the safe zone will be adjusted, and the take profit level is gonna remain the same, targeting at least 108 pips of profit, and the safe zone of almost 40 pips, I think, 37 pips. Okay, let's now move to the pound USD. Well, pound USD unfortunately wasn't so lucky, but however, right now we can see where we can start. Based on the daily chart, and by the way, I want to delete the old signal. Based on the daily chart, we can notice right now that this level of a resistance indeed has been recently retested, as we can see right here, at the price of 1.277. Now, it's important to notice that this was, of course, the nearest level of a key support to that level of a key resistance as well. And pay attention to how many attempts of a resistance we had. We had here more than 7 attempts of a resistance, and right here, one single support. However, that level of a structure has already been broken out from that structure right there. And now the pound USD has indeed finally retested that level. So that means that the market most likely is going to continue the rise right from that point. But I think the mistake here for the pound USD was our buying level. It wasn't really the best level, and therefore I believe that most likely if we want to find the best level to start buying this pair again will be right here exactly. Now why right here? Because if we look right here at the left side, of course, first of all, we're having here the key level of a resistance. Now, those who have been following me for a long time, they know exactly what I'm going to talk about. Because when we are looking for the bullish breakout candle, it's ideal to buy the market exactly at the same level of the highest level of the wick, which is the nearest one to the bullish breakout candle. So if you have here, for example, this candle like that, inverted hammer, of course, followed later with the bullish breakout candle. If you want to buy the market exactly right here at the retest of the level, when the market retests the broken level of a resistance, it's best idea actually to buy the market exactly at the highest level of the wick right here, which is the nearest one to the bullish breakout candle, and from there you can place your buy order, and that is exactly what happened here with the pound USD. That's the reason I believe that this level exactly at 1.276 is going to be the best level to rebuy again the pound USD after it fall to another 31 pips, and we already have here a support number one has been created, so therefore I believe it's going to be a good idea to buy exactly at the second attempt of the support. If that happens, we can continue holding our buy order until the market reach the highest level of a real resistance at 1.286, aiming at least 90, actually we can say almost 100 pips of profit, and a safe zone that also shouldn't be ranging much lower than the previous level of a key support right there, exactly at 1.271, ranging for about 44 pips. Let's now write the signal for you. Alright, so let's now move to the AUD USD. So AUD USD, my friends, so far is a good signal, has been activated and so far running very well. As you can see, the actual reversal, guys, this is what I'm talking about. Look at that. So this is the actual level of a resistance which has been broken out from. This is the nearest tail. Oh, sorry, not tail. I mean the wick. This is the nearest wick of the candle to that bullish breakout candle, and that is what I'm talking about. Look at that. That was indeed the best level to start buying this pair. So if I would have sent this signal to buy it at that level, that would actually have been more accurate. However, that's exactly what I'm talking about. So this signal is gonna just remain the same because it has been activated and it's running well. Maybe we can expect a drawdown for maybe just like 5 or 6 pips and that's it. However, AUD USD signal remains the same because so far it has been activated and running well into the profits. And let's now move to the USD CAD, which I really want to change. So far, the signal has been activated and running in profit, as we can see. Buying at 1346 has actually paid off, and the signal has went in about 60 pips of profit almost. However, so far running in about 27 pips. What's next with the USD CAD? In my opinion, we can't keep holding this buy order. And allow me first of all to delete this old signal and let me just share with you my point of the USD CAD. So right here on the daily chart, however, now that structure is not really so much promising to buy the pair, because right here we do have, of course, a real level of a resistance, as we can see. Attempt number 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, which has finally faced right here a fake breakout. So now, actually, after sending this signal, I changed my point about it because I don't think it's going to really be good to buy this pair. Most likely we are looking for shorting the USD CAD because, first of all, this level of a real resistance is most likely going to be retested right after the creation here of that fake breakout. Not only that, but also right here, if we check the resistance trend line, however, exactly from here, check this out. So right here, as we can see, the market indeed is actually has created here a resistance trend line number 1, number 2, and a fake breakout. And right now, the real level of a resistance trend line has indeed been respected. So that most likely tells us that the pair is going to continue moving in a bearish movement and most likely is going to make another retest of the resistance trend line, and afterward it will continue the fall. Now, why am I saying it will make another attempt? Because that level of a real resistance has got to be also retested before the market continue the fall. And to be accurate, the line has got to be like this. Fantastic. Yes, exactly. I wasn't looking here. I was actually looking, let me just show you. I was looking right there and right here and right here and right here to align my the resistance line on it, and I was actually lucky to see that the market has already respected that level. So it means that most likely now the USD CAD will continue the rise for about 34 pips, and from that point I believe it's going to be a good idea to continue shorting the USD CAD, targeting at least the nearest level of a key support right there at 1.337, expecting at least 150 pips of profit from this signal, and a safe zone that also shouldn't be a range higher than the previous level of a fake breakout right here at 1.357, ranging for about 50 pips only. Let me just now please write the signal for you. Moving now to the USD JPY, and before we do that, I want to say guys something that of course sometimes we have to change our analysis on the market. The price action always keeps changing every day, and of course the current daily price action right here is not really promising to continue holding the buy order. So for that reason I had to change my analysis because we just simply cannot keep it. I have seen a lot of comments wondering why do I keep changing the analysis. For example, the gold, I was saying for 2 weeks to buy it, then on third week I said to sell it. Then they asked me, why do you change your signal? It's actually guys about the price action. So we have to always pay attention to the current price action. We cannot ever ignore it, and it's really a very big important part of our analysis all the time. Anyway, now to the USD JPY. Now what's next with this pair? Unfortunately the direction was correct, but it unfortunately has hit the edge of the safe zone. So now what's next with this pair? Well, not really much, because we will continue selling the USD JPY, but however I just want to change the entry to be exactly right here at that level of a key resistance at 147.811. And let me just tell you why. First of all, the current price action right here is indeed what we have been looking for. That was of course a good price action, indicates for a bearish fall, and therefore we can say safely that the resistance number 1 has already been created. Also, if we look carefully right here, we do have of course a broken level of a support trend line, and as we can see, that was of course support to trend line number 1, number 2 the bearish breakout, and right here of course we can see the actual retest of that level. So meaning we do have right here a resistance trend line number 1. So that means that the market most likely is gonna continue the fall from that point. So by looking at the at the left side, now we can see clearly right here that this was of course the nearest level of a key resistance, and right here we had also the nearest level of a key support as well. And pay attention to the levels. The market has always been respecting that level of a resistance. Therefore, if we can see that there is any pullback happening right now, the USDJPY will most likely continue this pullback until it reaches the same level of the resistance number 1, and then it's going to reverse exactly at the second attempt of the resistance. So for that reason, I would recommend to wait for this pair to rise to another 36 pips before we can start selling it, keeping the same take profit level from the old signal, and just like that adjusting the old signal to be just like this, and the sell will be opened exactly right here at 147.811. That's everything for this pair. Let's now move to the USD CHF. Now for the USD CHF, we can say safely that this signal has almost been activated. Thankfully, thanks to my new system of the signals to write only the 3 digits, I feel actually safe, and now we can say that the market has indeed reversed exactly right here at 0.874. So therefore USD CHF is now running in about 28 pips of profit. I think there is absolutely nothing needs to be changed about this signal. So far it's running well, and I believe that this level of a support has indeed been respected, and the USD CHF will continue to rise till it reach that level of a resistance. And if it does, maybe we can sell a signal to sell from that level. But however, until then, I believe we can continue holding the position for the USD CHF, and I think it's going to be so far a good signal. And of course, if we move right now to the gold, I cannot again say anything about the gold. The gold is still scary, my friends, to trade. I mean, I cannot even send a scalping signal for the gold. I cannot do that. Look at the movement. It's so random right now. The gold is actually facing a lot of a pressure here. And look at those tails and those wicks. I mean, that's really scary for the traders. I mean, each wick right here, look at that. each wick is actually 118 pips, 87 pips. This wick right here is about 141 pips. That's really scary. You don't want to trade that. You don't want to be involved in this kind of trading, guys. So I highly recommend you guys to stay away from the gold for the meantime. And until now, actually, I didn't decide which pair to replace the gold with. Pound JPY, I actually thought about it, but recently my signals for the Pound JPY has always failed. Unfortunately, I don't know what's the reason. Bitcoin, no one cares about it really. I have sent a signal about the Bitcoin and the video barely got any, maybe 200 views, and that's all. So far, to be honest with you, I'm not sure how to replace the gold, because we have got to change this one. It's gonna take a while since we can trade the gold again. Anyway, my friends, let me know in the comments what do you want to see in to replace the gold, and let's see your actually opinion about it. Anyway, I will see you guys soon in another live trading videos. As you can see, I have here 2 pending orders. I'm waiting for them to be activated to buy the NZD-JPY and to buy the AUD CAD. I think I'm going to cancel this one. The reversal has already happened, just like 3 pips far away from the pending order. I actually have placed this pending order way long ago, and we can see that the market has already reversed before reaching that level. So unfortunately, it's a waste. NZD-JPY, however, I want to still hold it. That's going to be a good level to buy the NZD-JPY. Anyway, guys, again, I hope that was informative to you, and I would like to thank you for watching.